Step into the shadows, heating your breath. Practicing every day, getting closer to the top. Holding hands tightly, adding rhythm to your stride. Strength in the fight, pressure in the beat. No fear, only discipline and passion. With hard work, all my dreams can come true. No shortcuts, no hesitation. Only growth and leaps, only effort and dedication. Work hard, dedicate yourself. Overcome all limits. Work hard, dedicate yourself. Concentration is work hard, dedicate yourself. Move with complete focus. Sweat the canvas, power in my core. Each round is harder than the last without a doubt. Sharpen every skill, train for when the world is still. Perseverance in battle, purpose in pain. Every moment of repetition, inscribe strength in my name. There are no shortcuts, no hesitation. There is only growth and leaps forward. There is only effort and dedication. Hard work, dedication. Overcome all limits. Hard work, dedication. Concentration, mental. Hard work, dedication. Move with complete focus. Rise again. Rise again. Breathe again. Breathe again. Take a step forward, victory again. Every moment, every moment. Is made with effort and dedication. Hard work, dedication. Overcome all limits. Work hard, dedication. Victory achieved through preparation. Hard work, dedication. This is my transformation. Spotlight burning, canvas humming. The bell hasn't rung, but my heart is drumming. Step to the center, eyes locked and steady. Reading every twitch like a tell already. Guard tight, shoulder roll, shaping the line. Timing in the shadows, waiting for the sign. Angels opening, pressure staying thin. I don't chase the moment, I make the moment wait. Slip left, roll right. The rhythm builds inside the fight. The best ever. Precision sharp as a razor. The best ever. I break the rhythm, then take the measure. Focus under pressure. Pivot on the canvas, weight on the toe. Feign with the jab just to watch him go. Kinda like lightning crashing through the air. The punch you never saw, the punch it proves I'm rare. Defense like water, mind like steel. I fight with purpose, I fight to reveal. Slip left, roll right. Control the tempo of the fight. The best ever. Precision sharp as a razor. The best ever. I break the rhythm, then take the measure. The best ever. Cold focus under pressure. Pressure. Footwork whispering across the floor. Every round sharper than the one before. TPE, the best ever. Written in sweat forever. TPE, the best ever. I'll think I'll last, I'm the measure. TPE, the best ever. The ring is mine forever.
Robots tracing motion, calm inside the storm, reading every opening before the threat takes form. Angles tight and narrow, balancing the flow, every breath aligned with where the punch will go. No rush, no panic, just rhythm, cleaning the mechanic. Precision beats power, timing breaks the tower. Precision beats power, one sharp strike in the final hour. Feet glide lightly, pressure on the toe, waiting for a slip where the counter has to go. Power swings wildly but misses through the air. I answer with a touch that proves control is rare. No rush, no panic, the moment shifts non-moving. Precision beats power, timing breaks the tower. Precision beats power, one sharp strike in the final hour. A perfect angle, a quiet spark. One clean shot lights up the dark. Precision beats power, timing owns the hour. Precision beats power, winning through focus, not force or anger. Footwork flashing, light on the floor, reading every shift before the punch gets born. Speed means nothing when the rhythm is mine. I wait for the window and strike on a line. Eyes on the tempo, breathe in control. Angles unfolding as the openings roll. I'm under fire, timing climbing higher. Timing beats speed, every moment, every read. Timing beats speed, one clean shot is all I need. Timing beats speed, precision always takes the lead. Slip in the rush as it cuts through the air. Power swings wide but the target's not there. I pivot and counter the timing exact, a fraction of silence before the impact. The faster they push, the clearer I see. Timing unlocks every opportunity. I'm under fire, timing climbing higher. Timing beats speed, every moment, every read. Timing beats speed, one clean shot is all I need. Timing beats speed, precision always takes the lead. One breath delay, one beat display, one shot decide. Timing turns the tide. Timing beats speed. Timing beats speed, every moment, every read. Timing beats speed, the ring moves when I lead. Timing beats speed,
Every move a message, every second a plan. Feints cut the distance, shifting what you see. Angles tighten slowly, shaping opportunity. Patience in the pockets, calm inside the noise. Setting up the trap like a master of the ploys. I'm reading every pattern, every show to tell. When it starts long before the punch you felt. Calculated pressure, timing is the measure. Boxing is chess, not checkers. Think first, then break their center. Boxing is chess, not checkers. One smart move becomes the winner. Boxing is chess, not checkers. Timing turns the tables better. Jab to the guard just to test the line. Step to the angle that makes the opening mine. The power means nothing if the rhythm is mine. I see the future forming 1 second at a time. Slipping past danger, rolling past doubt. The fight is won in what they can't figure out. Calculated pressure, timing is the measure. Boxing is chess, not checkers. Think first, then break their center. Boxing is chess, not checkers. One smart move becomes the winner. Boxing is chess, not checkers. Timing turns the tables better. Place the jab like a pawn. Move the angle before dawn. One step ahead, always drawn. Victory is never gone. Boxing is chess, not checkers. Mind and motion bound together. Boxing is chess, not checkers. Smart steps hit harder, clever. Boxing is chess, not checkers. Precision writes the final letter. My moment begins. Slip past the danger, heat on my skin. The power keeps failing when my angles begin. Footwork like lightning, stepping out of range. Watching every opening, form and rearrange. One breath of silence, calm before the spark. Then the counter lands clean, coursing through the dark. Let them chase the air. I strike when it's fair. Make them miss, make them pay. Move the storm out of the way. Make them miss, make them pay. One clean shot ends the play. Make them miss, make them pay. Precision always holds the sway. They swing for the fences, power in the haze. But shadows can't be hit in the furious blaze. I read their rhythm breaking beat by beat. Slip sharp, pivot tight, then fire on repeat. Every failed attack becomes my stage. I turn defense into a blade of rage. Let them chase the air. I strike when it's fair. Make them miss, make them pay. Move the storm out of the way. Make them miss, make them pay. One clean shot ends the play. Make them miss, make them pay.
Engage the play.
Make them miss, make them pay. Timing likes the winning way. Make them miss, make them pay. My rhythm rules the day. Make them miss, make them pay. Precision always holds the sway.
Don't fuck us up. Yeah. Crowd buzzing loud. But I move like I'm in stealth mode. Whoa.
He swings a bomb, I feel like a ghost. I'm still in sight, but he misses the most. Shoulder roll clean, let the tension slide. I'm reading this rhythm like subtitles on the side. He loads the right hand, telegraph the slow. I'm gone before the moment even starts to glow. Slip like a breeze, step out of the lane. His punch hits the air, my counter hits the brain. I don't rush, I calculate. Every inch sets the fate. Smart defense wins fights. I dance through the danger lights. Smart defense wins fights. One good returns the night. Smart defense wins fights. Make 'em miss then strike with might. Yeah. He come for a while like a bull in the street. I got him off angle, him trip on his heat. Footwork like laughter, playful but sharp. I'm painting a puzzle, he throws in the dark. Rolling the hooks like I'm dodging raindrops. Each mistake he make becomes my sweet spot. Pull counter pop, just a flick and a sting. He's throwing fireworks while I'm pulling the string. I don't rush, I calculate. Every inch sets the fate. Smart defense wins fights. I dance through the danger lights. Smart defense wins fights. One good returns the night. Smart defense wins fights. Make 'em miss the strike with might. Yeah. Not magic, just timing. Not luck, just a line. I see the gap shining and I hit like lightning. Yeah. Smart defense wins fights. Turn chaos into insight. Smart defense wins fights. My calm rewrites the night. Smart defense wins fights. Miss punches fuel my might.
Deep breath in, every thought cuts clear. Eyes like a laser, locked on the line. Reading every motion frame at a time. Feet whisper quiet, sliding through space. I stay crisp, stay ready, set the pace. He tries to distract with a flashy move, but I don't blink, my time and stay smooth. Ooh, come on, fast hands. Focus follows my command. Stay sharp, stay focused. Every strike is purpose. Stay sharp, stay focused. Precision makes me fearless. Stay sharp, stay focused. My rhythm stays the coldest. Things like riddles, angles like art. I break down the chaos right from the start. Breath steady flowing even in the clash. He throws it, I vanish, gone in a flash. The clean of the mind, the clean of the fight. Clarity cuts like a blade through night. Calm and fast hands. Focus follows my command. Stay sharp, stay focused. Every strike is purpose. Stay sharp, stay focused. Precision makes me fearless. Stay sharp, stay focused. My rhythm stays the coldest. Silence in the noise. Control among the boys. One moment, my choice. I move with the leader's poise.
insane grind. This is where iron is designed. Way before the sunrise, way before the world. Discipline the armor, I'll probably keep curled. Jab on the metronome, rhythm set in stone. Repetition building muscle deep into the bone. No shortcuts, taking no habits undone. Every round sharpened, this war is one by one. Routine ain't prison. It's precision with vision.
Unbreakable.
I train where limits end.
Unbreakable discipline.
The fire I ain't never been.
Unbreakable discipline.
Grind until the echoes blend. Yeah. Hands taped tight, mind locked in place. Forward twisting patterns like a code I chase. Sweat marks, victories long before the fight. Discipline the torch that keeps my path in sight. All this fake quick, I stay through the strain. Consistency is power, written in the pain. Routine ain't prison. It's precision with vision.
Unbreakable discipline.
I train with limits set.
Unbreakable discipline.
The fire I ain't never been.
Unbreakable discipline.
Grind until the echoes blend. Day by day I carve my form. A quiet storm becoming warm. The world won't see each lonely hour, but discipline becomes my power.
Unbreakable.
The strength behind the wind.
Unbreakable discipline.
My legacy within.
Unbreakable discipline.
This is where champions begin.
Yeah. Circle drawn. Mind sharp, this is my territory. Step on the line, feel the shift in the air. I'm at every corner like a general aware. My feet paint patterns only I can read. Each move a command, every angle a lead. He tries to rush in, but the trap's already set. Distance is a weapon most fighters forget.
Control the pace. This ring is my space. Control the ring. I move the world, obey. Control the ring. I lead the fight always. Control the ring. My rhythm owns the way. I pivot like a compass, drawing out the fight, steering in the shadows, blocking out his light. Jab marks the border, hook shape the zone. The canvas responds like it's already known. He chases my shadow with desperate sight. But I'm writing the rules in the glow of the light. Control the pace. This ring is my space. Control the ring. I move the world, obey. Control the ring. I lead the fight always. Control the ring. My rhythm owns the way. One step forward, claim the ground. One slip sideways, he's unwound. The king needs no crown. When the ring is his top. Control the ring. My flow becomes the law. Control the ring. I win before the draw. Control the ring. Precision leaves them raw. Control the ring.
One step closer.
one world apart. In this quiet space between fists, I control the stars. I feel the distance breathing under my stance, measuring each inch like a cold, perfect dance. He steps heavy forward, telegraph in his shoulder, but my slip reads the story long before it grows bolder. A half step back, a pivot to the right. I tilt the angle sharply and vanish from his sight. Range is a mystery, range is command. A battlefield shaped by the inches I demand. Not too close, not too far. I decide where the limits are. Master of this, I move and the fight rewrite. I choose when the fire ignites. Master of distance, timing hidden in the night. Jab like a ruler, marking out the zone. Touching his guard to let the spacing be known. When he lunges in blind, chasing power and pride, I ghost out the lane and come back on the side. The slipstream opens, the cross lands tight. Proof that range and rhythm win more than brew might. Shift to the outside, angle off the heat. His punches die empty where my footsteps retreat. Not too close, not too far. I decide where the limits are. Master of distance, I move and the fight rewrite. I choose when the fire ignites. Master of distance, timing hidden in the night. So, reach measure with the jabs, quiet sting. Footwork drawing circles like a compass ring. Slips like whispers, rolls like rain. One clean angle erases his claim. When the distance bends to the rhythm I make, the fight belongs to every step I take. He fires a left hook wide and late. I dip under smooth, altering fate. I pull back, counter precise as a thread. Find its home before its weight's even shed. Distance isn't safety, it's strategy refined. It's making them chase shadows they'll never find. Cut the ring, open space, then give it away. I'm 3 steps ahead of the punches they throw astray. Master of distance, I lead the storm with grace. Azuri lives in space. Master of distance, precision rules the place. I lead the storm with grace. Azuri storm in space. Master of distance, the ring moves at my pace, stud. Yeah. One blink late and the moment disappears. I survive in the space between punches and fears. He fires the right hand, heavy with intent. I roll just a whisper, barely any movement spent. A millimeter shift and the danger floats past. I'm still in the pocket while his balance breaks fast. The closer he swings, the clearer I see. His power gets smaller the nearer it comes to me. Slip left, slide back, thread the needle clean. Precision in the chaos is where I stay unseen. Tiny steps, perfect read. That's all the edge I need. Make a miss a millimeter, close enough to feel the heat. Make a miss a millimeter, turn that power obsolete. Make a miss a millimeter, my timing stays lead. Yeah. He thinks he's touching canvas with a victory roar, but I'ma have to be gone before his fist leaves the floor. Pull back, counter ready like a coiled spring snap. I wait for the shadow he creates in the trap. 1 inch to spare, but that's more than enough. In the knife-edge world where the fighters look tough, he chases my outline, guessing wrong each time, while I carve through silence with rhythm and rhyme. Tiny steps, perfect read. That's all the
need. Make 'em miss a millimeter, close enough to feel the heat. Make 'em miss a millimeter, turn their power obsolete. Make 'em miss a millimeter, my time stays. Yeah. Smallest move decides the round. One shift becomes the battleground. The lungs hold still, the feet withdraw. Millimeters redraw the law. Yeah, he winds up a hook made of thunder and pride. I dip under clean, stealing space from the side. An angle opens wide like a curtain pulling back, and the counter I deliver rides a surgical track. The world sees a dodge, but I see geometry. Every inch of calculation, every breath a strategy. Make 'em miss a millimeter, I own the space between. Make 'em miss a millimeter, the sharpest moves unseen. Make 'em miss a millimeter, precision crimes the king. Yeah. See the whole fight before the first punch flies. Victory starts, yeah, behind the eyes. My gaze cuts through motion like a blade through smoke, reading every shoulder twitch before the punch is even woke. He thinks he's hiding power in the coil of his spine, but the telegraph he drops gives the moment all to mine. Footwork circumcising, I observe from the edge, mind sharpening angles like a razor on a ledge. He flinches, I notice, he breathes fast, I read. Sight makes the opening, thought plants the seed. If the eyes stay clear, the moment appears. I sharp, mind sharper, I see the fight unfold. I sharp, mind sharper, I read what can't be told. I sharp, mind sharper, precision turns me cold. Feints in the dark, secrets in this stance, but I decode the rhythm like a seasoned dance. His front foot low, his heavy foot revealed. I drift out calmly as his fate gets sealed. A punch thrown blind, there's nowhere to land, while I fight back clean with a surgeon's hand. The mind snaps decisions at a beat he can't chase. Each thought a weapon he's too slow to face. If the eyes stay clear, the moment appears. I sharp, mind sharper, I see the fight unfold. I sharp, mind sharper, I read what can't be told. I sharp, mind sharper, precision turns me cold. Glance, shift, decode the threat. Look once, predict the set. Every frame becomes a clue. Every second opens new. He tries to mask timing with a jittering pace, but tells multiplied every time he shows his face. A false step here, rising shoulder there. Each clue points the path I prepare. My eyes see the echoes before motions begin. My mind frames the answer before punches spin. In the split-second war where reactions decide, sharp vision and thought turn the whole fight's tide. I see the truth within. I sharp, mind sharper, my judgment makes the win. I sharp, mind sharper, the fight is mine again.
영웅 재해석한.
Every chapter starts with a single step. The canvas waits for the rhythm, I'll prep. Tap left, glide right, cause space on the floor. My feet sketch patterns you can't ignore.
He chases the target, but I'm already gone. Footwork paints the scene like a dancer at dawn. Angles unfold as I pivot into light. One step ahead turns danger into flight. The story begins long before fists rise. Movement decides who controls the tides. Step in, slip out. This is what the fight's about. Footwork writes the story. Every line in motion flows. Footwork writes the story. Where the path of victory grows. Footwork writes the story. My rhythm always shows. Footwork writes the story. My rhythm always shows. Oh, 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 I cut the ring clean with a sidestep shift. His punches fall empty while my balance stays stiff. Feints like commas, pauses in between, creating new chapters in the spaces unseen. He rushes forward blind, trying to lock the pace, but I rearrange the rhythm with a change of place. Each angle I draw becomes a plotted arc. My footsteps guide me safely through the dark. Step in, slip out. This is what the fight's about. Footwork writes the story. Every line in motion flows. Footwork writes the story. Where the path of victory grows. Footwork writes the story. My rhythm always shows. Footwork writes the story. My rhythm always shows. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh. Yeah, yeah. A pivot sparks a paragraph. A sidestep builds a page. A sudden dash creates a twist. Encounters disengage. He tries to corner me with his power made plan, but I slide along the angles only footwork can. A circle drawn tight, then widened on demand. I rewrite the momentum with a shift of a hand. My feet tell the truth while his fists chase lies. Turns the language beneath my stride. Footwork writes a story. I'm moving, the fight unfolds. Footwork writes a story. In the dance the canvas holds. Footwork writes a story. The ending I control. Footwork writes a story. Yeah, impact comes fast, but reaction comes faster. In the blink before collision, I become the master. He steps in heavy, pressure in his breath. Telegraph rising like a whisper of death. The shoulder lifts early, his stance turning wide. I read the whole script before the punch leaves his side. A twitch in his glove, a shift in his knee, and the rhythm of danger becomes clear to me. I slip by a thread, cut space like a blade. One moment erased by the move that I made before the force can land. I already commanded. React before impact, move sharp, stay intact. React before impact, turn danger into fact. React before impact, counter on the perfect track. Storm in his
core, but I slide just an inch and he crashes through the floor. I pivot off center, stealing angles with graces. Power dissolves as I disappear from the place. That split second window to fight a true key. Your heartbeat undone in the timing I see. The closer he throws, the quicker I rise. My response becomes true before doubt even tries. Before the force can land, I already command. React before impact, move sharp, stay intact. React before impact, turn danger into fact. React before impact, counter on the perfect track. A future, a slip creates the space. Reaction bends the moment. My timing sets the pace. Yeah. Yeah, he lunges for the finish, blind with intent, but I pull back smooth, every motion well spent. I watch the weight fall from the promise he made, and an answer with precision where the opening laid is. Strike chases ghosts while mine cuts true. The moment belongs to the fighter who knew impact is nothing when foresight attacks. A victory's written in the seconds he lacks. So react before impact, I shape the path ahead. React before impact, I rise while powers blare. React before impact, my timing paints them red. I did. React before impact, move sharp, stay intact. React before impact, turn danger into fact. React before impact, counter on the perfect track.
If I own the rhythm, I own the fight. Pace is a weapon hidden in plain sight. He rushes in wild, burning through his breath, throwing out his timing like a gamble with death. I drag the pace slow, freeze him in space, then snap the beat faster till he can't keep the chase. My jab taps the tempo, metronome of the ring. Each step a command only champions can bring. He tries to read chaos, but chaos is mine. I shift the whole rhythm a fraction at a time. Slow it down, watch him drown. Speed it up, turn it around. Control the tempo, I ride how each round flows. Control the tempo, I change the beat, he knows. Control the tempo, my rhythm breaks his blows. Control the tempo, my rhythm breaks his blows. I pull back a second, let him taste the void. His power swings empty, his timing destroyed. Then I surge like thunder, sharp, clean, tight. Speed becomes shadow when I dictate the fight. His heartbeat stutters, my footsteps rhyme. I'm the ruler of pace, the architect of time. No rhythm exists, he can follow or steal. The moment bends to the timing I feel. Slow it down, watch him drown. Speed it up, turn it around. Control the tempo, I ride how each round flows. Control the tempo, I change the beat, he knows. Control the tempo, my rhythm breaks flows. Control the tempo. My rhythm breaks his blows. A half-beat pause creates the door. A sudden rush defines the score. In every rise and every slow, victory hides in tempo control. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah.
He lunges forward, desperate to raise the pace, but I fade back smooth in the race of space. He stand, I double the rhythm with the lightning bird, still in his balance, draining them first. Only fighters with wisdom can see the truth. Controlling the tempo, decides when to lose. In silence and storm, and Russia and red, statues the moment that lands the best.
Wait. Yeah. Control the tempo. I got the fights designed. Control the tempo. His frantic pace is mine. Control the tempo. Victory flows through time. Yeah.
Not a mark on me, but every punch finds home. That's the art of fighting alone. He storms in heavy like a runaway train, but I melt out the pocket before the moment of pain. A shoulder roll smooth, slipping under the air. He hits nothing but shadows while I'm still standing there. I touch him with a jab so clean and light, a whisper of warning in the heat of the fight. He throws with power, I move with intent. I win in the inches where his energy is spent. If your aim is blind, my timing rewinds. Hey, without being a hit, the purest form of skill. Hey, without being a hit, a dance of iron will. Hey, without being a hit, move first, stay still. A hook swings wide like it's tearing the night. I duck just to breath, my eyes tracking his flight. He loads up the right hand with pride in his stance, but I read the whole rhythm like a train second glance. He crashes past empty, tripping on his force. I counted down the line like a razor sharp course. The sweet science whispers to those who commit. Timing is king when you're never getting hit. If your aim is blind, my timing rewinds. Hey, without being hit, the purest form of skill. Hey, without being hit, a dance of iron will. Hey, without being hit, move first, stay still. A slip creates distance, a roll shapes fate. A pullback counter arrives too late for the man who throws what he cannot create. He lunges with anger, swinging heat through the wind, but anger can't win where precision is sin. I pivot off light, find the blind side clean, and answer with truth in a strike unforeseen. My craft isn't violent, it's measured and fit. The world calls it magic, I call it never being hit. Without being hit, the science of the ring. Hit, without being hit, the skill few ever bring. Hit, without being hit, that's how champions sing.
Last round, no fear, no doubt. Everything I train for is what this moment's about. My lungs burn fire, but my eyes stay cold. The story of the fight and the edges of the fold. He's throwing wild now, desperate for the crown, but panic is the weight that always drags you down. I tighten my guard, control every breath. The calm in my chest is what separates life from death. Footwork stays clean even when the lights blur. Pressure makes diamonds, I'm proving that for sure. When the world comes crashing,
focus stays lasting.
Last round focus.
I rise when others fall.
Last round focus.
I answer every call.
Last round focus.
My mind outlasts it all. His punches scream chaos, reaching through the haze, but my rhythm stays steady through the fire and the blaze. One slip, one shift, one moment in control. I turn the final seconds into weapon for my soul. His pace fades heavy, his will turns thin, but focus is the engine that pulls me to win. In a storm full of noise, my silence is key. Clarity under pressure is what sets fighters free. Yeah. When the world comes crashing, focus stays lasting.
Last round focus.
I rise when others fall.
Last round focus.
I answer every call.
Last round focus.
My mind outlasts it all. Breathe steady, hands ready. The last seconds to find who becomes legendary. Steady like a war inside a cage, but calm, sharp as judgment beyond anger and rage. He steps in reckless, throwing fear like a spear, but I counter the darkness with vision crystal clear. The crowd roars louder, but I tune out the sound. Champions are sculpted where pressure is found. Focus becomes armor, stronger than steel, and the last round decides what the first rounds reveal.
Last round focus.
I finish what I start.
Last round focus.
I fight with mind and heart.
Last round focus.
This moment sets me apart.
This isn't talent, this is instinct carved in war. A champion isn't born, he's proven on the floor. I feel the shift in the air before the punch takes form. Movements in the shadows become patterns I transform. His eyes spark fear, his breath breaks wide, but instinct keeps me steady through the chaos inside. I slip past danger like a ghost in control. My reactions write stories his power can't scroll. Pressure builds heavy, but calm fills my chest. I rise when the world demands only the best.
When timing turns to fate, instinct opens the gate.
Champion's instinct.
I see before he throws.
Instinct.
I'm moving, no one knows.
Champion.
This power simply grows. The ring becomes quiet when the moment aligns. Every signal he gives runs through invisible lines. He steps in reckless, blinded by the roar, but instant breaks the distance before his feet hit the floor. I counter like lightning in a storm built slow. Controlled explosions in a perfect flow. No guessing, no fear, just rhythm and will. The instinct of champions makes the whole world still.
When timing turns to fate, instinct opens the gate.
Champion's instinct.
I see before he throws.
Instinct.
I'm moving, no one knows.
Champion.
This power simply grows.
Champion's instinct.
I see before he throws.
Champion.
I'm moving, no one knows.
Champion.
This power simply grows. Eyes locked, hands ready, mind quiet.
why heart beats steady in the place where doubt exists. Instinct keeps the balance heavy. He tries to fake angles, tries to hide his plan, but instinct tracks everything, a map no one else can scan. I read the tension in his shoulders, the hesitation in his knee. When second reveals the fighter he'll never be. Champions aren't lucky, they're precise by design, and instinct is the crown on the peak we climb.
Champions instinct, the truth inside the fight. Champions, the fire in the night. Champions, this is where legend unites. Champions instinct, this is where legend ignite. Champions, this is where legend ignite. Champions, this is where legend ignite. Let's go. Let's go! When the gloves fall silent, when the crowd fades low, legacy speaks louder than any punch we throw. Every round I fought, carved lines in time, etched in the canvas where legends climb. Pain never broke me, pressure made me rise. Each moment of doubt turned fire in my eyes. I walk through storms with a champion's stride. No fear in my chest and no weakness to hide. Records can be beaten, but greatness persists, because legacy lives in the moments we resist. Through every test I gave, nothing less. Legacy never misses. It's written in the fire. Legacy never misses. It echoes through the night. Legacy never misses. Its flame becomes the light. Flame becomes the light. I mastered the footwork, the time and the space. I learned how to vanish, then win in the chase. Opponents came heavy with dreams in their fists, but they faded in silence where true battle exists. Technique became instinct and it became truth. I defended my crown from my prime to my youth. Victory means little when spirit misses, but legacy stays when the spotlight kisses. Every test I gave, nothing less. Legacy never misses. It's written in the fire. Legacy never misses. It echoes through the night. Last, a record ends, but impact cast. Years pass, legends last. Record ends, but impact cast. Every slip, every roll, every counter I found became part of a story that shook the ground. I wasn't chasing glory, I was chasing the art to craft the perfect rhythm between body and heart. And long after time takes the roar from the crowd, legacy's whisper still speaks just as loud. Not flawless by luck, but flawless by will. That's the mark that a true champion distills.